Hello and welcome to another update. And as you can see, Teddy is pretty dirty today. I always show you what Teddy looks like all cleaned up. Well, this is what he looks like when he's a big mess. I just brought him out to have a little treat of grass out in the open area of the back of our farm. And I'm going to go take Teddy and clean him up in a minute, but he had a very naughty day last week. He was just a monkey. I decided to put him in the small little pasture to spend some time with Salem. I had Susie out doing something else. And he decided to go charging around like a lunatic, playing, which is fine. And he kicked really hard, and he kicked the side of the portable shelter that we have, put his hoof through it. I'll show you a picture of that right here. And as you can see, this is the first little bit of artwork that Teddy did. He was running around and kicked this, put a hole and a tear in it. And then he decided to grab and play tug of war with the little bit of overlap that's on the portable shed. He grabbed it with his teeth and pulled on it and started just tearing it, just to tear it. I guess like a dog plays with a chew toy, until I stopped him. And this is what he did here. That other hole in it I could understand, he was playing, but this, he just came over and decided to grab this and started to tear it like a dog would a little chew toy, until I chased him away from it. So we have decided that we definitely will not leave Teddy in that pasture for now while we have that little portable shed there. Portable shed has been working beautifully for Salem and Susie together. But Teddy's young, he'll be 2 in April. So he's still a juvenile and plays just like a puppy would play. And little monkey, he wasn't done. He wasn't done with all the craziness that he was going to do for that day. Let me get this little fella cleaned up a little bit and I'll tell you about the rest of the day. Okay, I'm back again. I've got a slightly cleaner Teddy, and I was telling you about his naughty day last week. After he managed to kick a hole through the portable shed and also tear it at the bottom, that night after we had our dinner, my husband came out to give them some hay for the night, all the horses, and Teddy and Stormy were in the arena pasture together, spending some time. And when my husband came out here, they were not there, and he looked closely at the gate, and it had Teddy's handiwork all over it. Teddy has notoriously learned how to open different gates, different kinds of locks, chain locks, you name it. This little horse, he's like a Houdini horse. And we had like we actually attached a bungee cord to it to make it a little bit more secure besides the way we had it closed. And he managed to chew off the end of it and managed to get the rest of the chain off and the gate open. So he decided to take a stroll with Stormy, and they ended up all the way by the woods, wandering around. The other 2 horses, Susie and Salem, were fine. They were in where they needed to be. So my husband had to catch them, which is the easiest thing to do. You never chase a horse that's loose. You always lure them if you can. So he did. He was able to catch Teddy first. He lured him with a little bit of grain and put Teddy in, and then Stormy kind of wandered up again herself. But this little fella did a lot of crazy stuff last week. I don't know what it was all about, but he's got a lot of energy. It's been colder and I haven't been doing as much with him. In fact, I think right now I'm gonna put him a little bit on, I call it a lunge line. It's just an extra long lead. I have him go in a circle around me, sometimes trotting, sometimes cantering, a little walking, some transition, not real long. I don't want to do anything to jeopardize his legs. He's going to be 2 in April, but I'm gradually doing a little bit more and more with him. But he's a little rusty, and I think he just needs to be reminded that I'm alpha here, and he's not going to just take over the place. I notice when I'm leading him, he's pulling a little bit on my arm. So I'm going to see, it's a little bit hard for me to do this. I don't have my husband here with me today, And I'm going to see if I can film a little bit of me taking him in a circle around me, and you can kind of see the perspective of where I'm standing. Basically, you want to be driving him from his hip. You don't want to get up near his shoulder, or that will encourage him to stop. You want to go from about where his hip is. And let's see how he does today. Well, Teddy, I think you caused enough trouble last week. Let's hope you'll be a good boy for the rest of this week and in the new year. And hopefully we'll get some snow soon. It's kind of fun to do a little bit of different things in the snow with your horses. So I'm hoping probably be a couple more weeks. We don't normally get most of our snow here in Delaware until usually February. That's usually our snowiest month, is February. About the end of January to the beginning of March, but especially in February. I hope you have a great week. I wish you all a very, very happy new year, healthy new year, and I'll see you at our next update. Bye for now.